Hello my friends, this is the introduction to the build of the Compass Star wood strip kayak. My goal is to cut 10 pounds from my former built kayak using the same forms on the same strong back. After the forms are assembled, the first strips that are attached are on the parting line between the deck and the hull. These strips also serve to align all the forms. Also take note that there are two permanent short keels held to the forms at the bow and the stern. The wood strips coming up the sides are glued to these keel. Here's the first strip that's put on the form of the kayak, and this is the most important one because this one allows all the forms to be adjusted and put in line. So I got to do the one on the next side. Once that's in, then it's just a matter of going up the sides and doing the bottom. This method of clamping is really great. It's very cheap. What I'm doing is using strips of inner tube, and it applies a constant pressure much better than using the masking tape that a lot of people do. And just to tie it off, you just do that little trick right there. And I have pre-cut pieces, probably about 14 or so inches long. The cost is zero because the tubes you can get from a tire place that they have to throw them away or pay to have them removed. So it applies a dynamic pressure the whole time it's on there. It's continuously squeezing. What I do is I just loop my finger in there, flip the last one through. That easy. At the point of transition between the curved sides and the flat of the bottom, you need a piece that is going to make that transition. And the curved sides has to have the cove and bead, which is this. One side's a bead, the other side is a cove. Okay, then when you make the transition to the bottom, which bottom it's pretty much flat, you need to have the cove on one side and a flat on the other. Here's the flat. Okay, so this strip here has the flat edge, and that's where the bottom pieces, which are going to be different types of wood, it's going to join just touching flat sides together instead of the cove and bead. So I continued up the side until I got to the bow and the stern, and when that finished that curve, that's when I decide it's time to change to just going with flat edges on the curves or on the bottoms. Thanks for watching, my friends. Bye-bye.